Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
All right, man. The promoter of the person, I don't know if it's the promoter or whatever, but the person, Marv Nation, who won the rights to Regis and Zepeda. Excuse my car. Shit's cold out here. I always want to start on that bull jive when I'm done paying this motherfucker off, but I don't mind it. I secretly want a truck, but I'm trying to just, you know, go ahead and wait. Shit, man. But I do like driving the newer cars, but living in Detroit, I don't like the long-term commitment, and I don't like the insurance. How about that? Insurance be more than your car note, bro. But nonetheless, he said that he went to deposit his fight check today, and it biggity bounced side like the thing to the middle, whatever Juvenile said, nigga. And he said that his fight check bounced. You know, that's what he said. It bounced. I remember I had a job. I was working in security while I was in school. Well, I wasn't even in school at this point. I was working in security at high school or whatever. And my former principal was the damn principal. And they bounced, one of our checks bounced. And a lot of people didn't come to work. I came to work, shit, I wasn't gonna fuck my hours up the next week. But then again, they got it together, and then, you know, they still did a shicey though. But I got all my money out of there. But nonetheless, I'm not gonna put a real prominent reverend in Detroit on blast. That's kind of when I started looking at religion real funny. I just leave it at that. But yeah, it's messed up, dog, because, you know, he won a world championship. I'm not sure what Zepeda situation was, but that's the fear. You know, Bob Arum always used to say that's the fear when we talk about guys in boxing, you know, who ain't been in boxing, showing proof of funds, and then showing proof of funds, and then having the funds. That's the difference. You can show proof of funds, but do you have the funds? And you said that about a lot of people that wanted to bring Manny Pacquiao to the Middle East. He said they never would show proof of funds. You know, and that's, you know, you see what happened with Tevin Farmer and Mickey Bay. Event canceled. You see what happened with my man's opponent. That was cool. That's cool. Truck Simpson opponent, when Devin tried to pay his purse and all that, and they didn't have his purse. So, you know, y'all gotta understand, as grimy as boxing is on this level, man, I can tell you how Al Heyman and some smaller promoters and used them, and how he used it, like, trap they at, man. Dog, I can tell you some stories, cuz, but it ain't the day of the place and time. So, you know, boxing's real greasy on the lower level, bro. Real greasy. And it's like the lower you descend in boxing, the more greasier it get. From the championship level, it's greasy. To the, you know, to the lower level, it's greasy. To the amateur level, it's real greasy. They took the sport out of the Olympics. You know, greasy all the way around. But he said he went in LA, you know, to take his check to cash today, and it bounced. Now, I don't know how much his fight check was for. I think they did say it was, I don't know, $2.5 million. I don't know what it was. They were sharing the person information from, you know, in the Discord, you know. And he got 2.5 and it bounced. So usually the bank don't even carry that amount of money on hand. So that usually don't really happen. I don't know how it go when you go deposit a fight check. Is it just depositing your check? No, I ain't going to get $250 in cash. So he probably depositing his account and, you know, it bounced. So, I mean, sad. It's unacceptable. And, you know, that's why people with Terrence Crawford said he got his shit up front. Shit. T-Buzz said, I got my shit up front, and I get my shit a week before the fight. You know? So, I mean, the WBC who let them win the purse bid, they funds must have checked out. Must be a misunderstanding. I don't know how it's a misunderstanding. And they said they was here to stay in boxing. Now it's gonna have to be some. Now it's just already ain't got their money. It better be a reasonable understanding. They got their money. If you ain't did no shows, It should be a requirement list for each sanctioned belt body. It should be a requirement list. Triller then did that to somebody, then did it to Versus. They had to take them to court twice. Swiss and Timberland. They came in default from Teofimo Lopez, Camboso. So these people that's coming into boxing, that's in default, that's not paying this money out, bro. Why they even here? Why they here? So to me, that's crazy, bro. That's real crazy. That's real crazy. But he got a world title out of it, but I'm pretty sure he'd rather have his damn money. Remember they tried, man, he had a tough journey. He had a tough journey when it came to this boxing shit too. I mean, this particular fight and boxing shit. He had a tough journey, bro. Think about it. Just in this fight alone. They tried to put Ramirez over Zepeda. That's one of the reasons Bob didn't want to do the fight. Regis, he put a petition in play, and they heard his petition. They knew he was right. Bob Arum tried to have Ramirez jump him. He put a petition. That's why Bob said, I don't give a fuck about that fight. Zepeda's a Zafner fighter, and my fighter ain't involved in it, so I don't care. So, then he tried to have T.O. jump old buddy. Jose Ramirez and Jack Counter on the WBO, they had to file petitions. So it's a lot of greasiness going on in the WBO and in WBO and WBC with Bob Arum and them. And Regis had to go make some calls to make sure he got his fight purse. He had to make some calls. He got his shit. He got his shit. But to be sitting there and having to, tell the boxing world that his check bounced, it's a bad look on the WBC, and it's got to be requirements required. If we got to get that, if you don't have the money on up front, if you don't have the money up front, nah, if you ain't got enough money to show the whole purse bid up front, enough money to run the event and all that, nah. They got to put some requirements on this. Too many people trying to get in boxing, and these fighters been fucked over enough with politics. They've been messed over enough by the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF. They've been messed over on the local level. A lot of these dudes' careers couldn't get off the ground. It's cold as shit. And this white people, y'all is crazy. This nigga got tank top and shorts on. But they've been messed over the whole process. How many fighters really had the red carpet laid out for them? Really think about it. You had Earl, Shakur. It's becoming minimized out the amateurs. A lot of these dudes got a scrap. Man, PBC got one of the coldest prospects out there out of Philly. Atif. Man, that should be another video. I shouldn't even be. I was just thinking about that the other day. One of the coldest prospects. And they won't televise them, but they televise. I was supposed to say this on the video. I couldn't think. It eluded my mind. I was trying to think. When you improv, and I ain't like, oh boy, superstar boxer, Javante Tank David, cheeseburger, I got a perm in my head. What that nigga got in his head? Kobe Shea said the video in our group chat. And I was looking at this nigga look like Red from the 5 Heartbeats. Coming to America, just let your soul. What this nigga got in his head? When my man from Dallas, he had that song, You in Love with a Stripper? What's wrong with him? Big fella. I forget what his name is. He had a couple hits. That's when I used to really be into rap. He had a couple songs, dude. He was sweeter than Duro to me, but hey, that's another story, another time. Niggas in Dallas know what I'm talking about. He in love with a stripper? What wrong with him? Yeah, man, yeah. I used to be here, especially Houston, dude. That was the hot hood for a minute, dude. They was one of the best kept secrets, Chameleonaire was, I had heard about him before. He had put out Sign of Revenge, the mixtape Mattia. He was a group duo with Paul Wall. So yeah, man, I used to be in hip hop and it was good on every level. It was top notch shit, and everybody kind of had their own kind of unique sound and shit, from the underground level to local levels. I mean, shit, Philly, New York, Detroit, Houston, Dallas, Louisiana was on fire. Everywhere was on fire. Southern California, Bay Area always been on fire. So yeah, man. But this messed up dude, Regis is a good dude. You can tell. I told him, man, I said, fuck you up a couple years ago. He said, we gonna see. We gonna see. He ain't take that shit to heart. You know, guys like him, dude. I always, you know, wish the best for guys like that. Real genuine, good dude, bro. You always want the best for people, like good people, dude. And he seemed like a good person. I don't know him personally on the surface. He don't be on that whole shit, dude. Some of these niggas, you say, oh man, I think you gonna lose or you chinny. They block you or they delete you. They get mad and shit. Man, that nigga, he just like me. Okay, I can't do it. I'm gonna show you. So shout out to him. Hopefully get his money back. Get his money, he will. If he don't, even if he don't, it need to be some type of, you know, checklist for people joining purse bids and stuff. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance of notifications. We go live drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. I'm everywhere. I'm gonna be putting a podcast up in a minute on social media. So appreciate y'all. Peace.